Lindo needs to be hospitalized at internal medicine. Not really going to happen, actually. We're focusing on flashing lights and sirens and stuff. So you're going to have to go somewhere else. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Project Hospital here in Dave's awesome healthy clinic for people who have boo-boos and aren't in debt anymore. Yep, we solved our debt problem last time. We paid off our $60,000 loan in, I think, about 3 to 4 game days. We got that covered. So our surgery department is kicking butt right now. They are doing great, doing lots of surgeries for lots and lots of money, and that's helping our financial picture no end. And I was thinking at the end of the last one, because there's so many cool things I want, I really am pushing forward to my ICU. I want the flashy lights, I want the ambulances, I want people collapsing, potentially dying. I mean, making people better is nice, but when they fall on the floor bleeding, it's just a lot more fun. And I was thinking to myself, well, gee, we're probably going to have to grab another loan super quick. And then I had to think about that. You know, we paid off about $20,000 a day for 3 to 4 game days. If I can pay off $20,000 a day, surely I can spend $20,000 a day. So if we're making the money, there's no reason to jump to the loan. What I might do is just take that daily money and build up the things that I want a little bit more slowly than I might like. The very first thing I'm going to do today is very exciting. I'm going to do nothing at all. I'm just going to let Project Hospital tick by, generate some money, see where I'm at. Because looking at the ICU stuff in the ICU department, the nurses station in the on-call room, those are no problem. I can put those up relatively inexpensively. In fact, I bet I could get one of those two up right now. The ICU, and I'd like to go for the bigger one. Prefabbing that's going to be $58K. That's not a small amount of money. But I can get the first 2 rooms up and running fairly quickly. In fact, I might just put together an on-call room sort of nowish. Let me keep things moving along while I kind of think about that. I thought this would be kind of a good entrance for the ambulance folks to come in. So they're going to pull in here, woo, sirens flashing, all that kind of thing. They can come right in here. I could get a corridor going over here, and then this area here could be the kind of ICU department. Why don't I start that party with a corridor? And then we'll work from there. So that wraps around all the way to there, and then I'll continue it when I've got a little bit more money all the way over to this corridor so everything can be accessed all the time. Because my immediate thought is if I put the nurses station and the on-call room over there, they're going to have to walk a heck of a long way to find a bathroom. Hi, what's your problem? You have a bone fracture. Right, we're going to give you a cast for $450 and hopefully a quick trip to pharmacy. How are the beds looking? It's a little light in the orthopedic hospitalization right now. Lots of comments coming in about you should totally redo all of your orthopedics and put more beds in here, and several people saying just basically demo everything in here and line it all up with beds. I like the way they look. So I'm going with this. Aesthetics is as important to me. No, actually, I take that back. Aesthetics is far more important to me than function in this game. I don't care if it works. I just care that it looks good. Although it does work. It works just fine. So we're probably going to leave all of that exactly as is. If anything, I might put in one of the larger wards for orthopedics because this place does do quite a lot of surgeries. Now, back to my slow burn build idea. I betcha I could get the nurses station or the on-call room up for what I've got right now. In fact, I know I can. What time is it? It is coming up to the end of the day, though. Yeah, it's coming up. We're going to be paying our wages momentarily. Okay, I'm going to probably, unless something pops up, I'm just going to let us get through to the next morning and kind of feel where we're at. Now, 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're struggling a little bit to get the money coming in. That corridor wasn't cheap. This is This is definitely going to be a slow burn build, like I was saying, or I just jumped for the bank loan again. Checking out the gift shop over here that we're all very, very excited about. According to the comments, I actually unintentionally did this correctly, in that the gift shop has to be quite close by to the lounge. So the visitors are not going to walk halfway across the map to buy a $50 magazine. Rightfully so, I feel. But I did put the gift shop right next to the lounge, so they're going to be much more inclined to go in and purchase something. Not bustling, it's not crazy, even though it is visiting hours, but as we add more hospitalization, hopefully that will pick up. And I could certainly see maybe on the second floor, because we're going to have a bunch of stuff up there, another lounge gift shop combination. Put that together. Where are we at on cash? About 5K, and it is noon. Alrighty, I'm going to see if I can put together the nurse's station for the ICU. I'm going to take this out a little bit. It's bigger than it needs to be, but, we'll make it bigger than it needs to be. No harm there. Be able to get some extra decoratives in there. Everybody likes that. Let me make sure I've got my grand unified wall theory going on. Actually, I say that. What do I want the nurse's station to look like? This is going to be the ICU. This should be like bright red and angry. This should be like, oh my god, there's somebody bleeding to death on the floor over there. Here's some bright red colors to jump you into action. Let's get that to go just like that. Some kind of door of some sort, just a regular white door. Actually, no, make it glass. They should see when people collapse on the floor like that. How about give me, this one, the door. I do kind of hold that one for the doctor's offices. Okay, go to this one, this door with window. Yeah, we like that. Oh, it's even got the red stripe on it. Perfect. Okay, let's do, I gotta have some floors. I can't do this without floors. I just can't function without floors. Again, big, bright, and angry. How about just these bright red tiles like this? There we go. It's more of a salmon color, but it's gonna be fine. Okay, ICU, nurse's station, here we go. Now, am I actually gonna have enough money to do all of this? This is the thing. Probably not. Let's get one. I think it said it needs 1 to 3 nurses, I believe. So I'm going to do like this and this. Thankfully, the individual things here are fairly cheap. That's a $249 office chair. How about you got the $59 one? Sorry, but, budget and all. And then you're going to obviously need your PCs. Might not actually be able to squeeze this in. I might have to wait for it to be a little, come on, go where I need you to go. Might need to be a little bit later in the day. Why are you, there we go. Okay. Now, do you need a printer? Apparently you do not. You'd like to have some equipment cabinets. That I can do for you. Have like a couple. And then a wheelchair. Definitely. That could go right there. I'm going to give you a stretcher anyway, even though you don't necessarily need it. I'm going to give you one extra one, and then a meal tray could live right there, and not right there, because that'll interfere with your pathing. No, right there is fine. Okay, now I can just put some stuff up. Cool. Let's get one of these. Do you need an extra meal tray? No, you're fine. You're fine. And I don't know why you need a glassware there, but that's what you need. Let's get you some decoratives. How about you add a cactus on your side? Nice and dangerous there. And what else would you, what else do you think you'd like? Anything? A shelf? You want a shelf? I'm going to give you a mobile equipment cabinet right here because I think it's fun and it kind of works there. And then, I don't know, you can have some posters, I guess. Have a notice board. It'll be, I don't know, sort of a team building thing. I don't know what you're going to put on there. Pictures of your family or why don't you want to live there? Not enough funds. Oh, I'm broke. Oh, no lie there, Project Hospital. No, I'm broke. Okay, fine. There we go. A little bit more money coming back in there. Okay, let's put a couple more decoratives up there. How about a potted plant could live right there? And I'm putting your notice board up. Again, team building, pictures of your family. I don't know, but you're getting it anyway. I'm going to... How much money do I have? $1,000? I'm going to give you like a fake carpet because that salmon color, that's a lot to be doing there. How about we did something like this and then like this, sort of a vague, almost looks like a carpet but not really kind of thing. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. It looks a little more homey and comforting in there now. Okay, step 1 completed. Nurse's station under control. Now we wait. We just kind of do nothing. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Money is coming in. We'll probably be running a little red for the next few days every time we pay our wages, but every shift is kind of making those negative numbers back up. Oh, you're waiting! Where's my guy? My guy is never on duty. You're waiting to purchase a $50 balloon or something. Where is that dude? There he is. Yeah, I recognize you. You're the one with the beard. Get this lady sold something for $50. What's she getting? She's getting some fresh fruit. $50 worth of fresh fruit. Fantastic. You are visiting somebody. It's not pharmacy. We're all clear on that. It's not pharmacy. But you know what? It's a little bit of money. Speaking of pharmacy, $30 and $320. And what are you giving to us? $30. Great. And what was that? In about 8 seconds we made that money? Oh, pharmacy is just the best. Gift shop. Check out pharmacy. See what they're doing there. Maybe go out in the halls and kind of push the goods, you know? Say, hey, we've got $50 magazines and $50 plants and $50 balloons. Maybe be a little more like pharmacy is what I'm saying. This needs posters. Needs posters over here, clearly. Although that might end up becoming more of a corridor. Posters, corridor. Posters, corridor. You know what? Go keep the slow burn plan going. What time is it? 3:45. All right. No. Build them one room at a time. This is one room at a time is how we're going to do the ICU. I'm just putting a couple of things in the nurse's station because it just looks so barren in there. I feel we need something more. How about like a sofa or something? How about a scrub shelf? That seems like a thing you guys should totally have in there. Yeah, I'm going to put one of those right there. And then a water dispenser. Yes. I'm trying to make it nice for you guys in here. I won't put a toilet actually in the nurse's station, but there's one, I'm going to say relatively close by, but I haven't finished that corridor, so you're going to have to walk a long way to get to it. Could I get a square table in here without that radically interfering with anything? Kind of, yeah. How about we put a plant of some sort on that? How about we put a flower right there? That looks better. I did not need to spend any of that money, but that looks better. Actually, you know what would be a huge help? Why don't I take this central room and put a couple more doors in here? How about a door here and a door here? This can be a little hub that they can all kind of go in and out of to get to other sides. That's probably actually going to be really handy when the ICU comes in, because people are going to be racing around trying to get them as good a path as I can get. That might have been the smartest thing I've done in this episode so far. About 3 o'clock the following day, just kind of sitting here chilling out. Good news, no pop-ups. Nobody has come up saying, we can't do your thing until we have a thing or you have a thing. Are you all waiting for Mega Lab? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're getting a cultivation. You're getting tested for something. Yeah, you're all in the Mega Lab waiting area. I might have to think about more well, I have more workstations, but more staff during the day. Again, no pop-ups. Nobody said, we've waited too long for Mega Lab, we're going home now. But that's a concerning amount of people who are just sitting here waiting to get their tests done, and there's only one person per workstation. There's only 3 tests that can be done at any given point. All right, I'll keep an eye on that. I say I'm going to keep an eye on that. What I really mean is I'm going to wait for a pop-up to happen, and then I will react to that. Most importantly, could my pharmacist get back on duty, please? Thank you. Still in my letting things tick along phase, but I am going to perk up some of the doctor's offices with, some plants and decoratives and that kind of thing. Not big money, just little tiny things to make them a little bit happier, like a plastic hamper. Who doesn't want that? I know I want that. All right. That should make them a little more cheered up around here. Come here. What's your problem? Ooh, lots of things. Lupus, lung contusion, COPD. Wait, you've been punched in the chest. Lung contusion. You could have asbestosis. Anyway, you've been exposed to asbestos. You're wheezing. You've got breathing problems. We're narrowing it down to COPD or asthma. Do we get a final verdict out of that? What do you want to go do? You are having your heart monitored. Okay, cool. That's probably a good thing for you to have monitored. That's a pretty important part of the body. You have anxiety. Is it because if we do surgery, it's going to be quite a lot of money out of your pocket? You are, in fact, uninsured, so it will quite literally be out of your pocket. Welcome to the American healthcare system. Oh, no, Linda's a pop-up. Okay, Linda needs to be hospitalized at internal medicine. Not really going to happen, actually. We're focusing on flashing lights and sirens and stuff. So you're going to have to go somewhere else, and I would like you to leave. No, go away, Linda. Linda, we've had our time with you. We've talked to you. Now you're going to leave. 8 o'clock in the morning of the next day, and we are 7K up. How did we actually do for yesterday? Up $6,800. Just that tiny little bit of decoratives that I did there in building, but basically up $6,800. Cool. 10 things from the vending machine, or 1 balloon from the gift shop. I don't quite know where gift shop falls in here. I do know where it falls. It falls over in administrative here. But maybe $50 balloon right there. Okay, 8K up. There's another surgery that just got finished. I'm just kind of vaguely trying to judge how many people might be finishing up their surgical visit here and possibly paying their bill. What did we do for you? A knee dislocation. Oh, we surgicalized your leg. Or we're going to surgicalize your leg. Okay, well, cool. I'm glad we're surgicalizing things. Let's do an on-call room. Let's see if I can get this one to sit right next to the nurse's station. So that and that. I think... Let's do this one with just the big red stripe on it. That seems good. I don't want it to look exactly like the nurse's station. Otherwise, what is having the point of having a game that gives me so many decorative options? Now, a floor. You're just going to have a wood floor. I think that's better for you. Yeah, that looks more doctors waiting to do doctory things. Now, we need a on-call room. I know you need a door. I'm going to get to the door in a bit. Let's do a glass table there and the regular office desk over here. You need PCs, you need printers, you need all your thingamajiggies here. Get that, and then 2 printers like that. And you know what? Just for no reason, you're getting the old school printer. You're getting the one that looks like it's from 1992. You can have a gaming chair, but you are just getting the cheapo chair. Now, what else do you need? Nothing, really. That's basically it. You could go just like that. And I'm sure comment section is saying, that's it. That's all you need, dude. Go. You're fine. You've completed it. No. It's got to look nice. So how about, actually, give me the corner cabinet, because that, and then corner cabinet like that, and corner cabinet like that. These guys are going to spend a lot of time in here. Let's make sure it looks good for them. You could have, say, a sofa. That'd be fun. You can have it in green. Have that sofa right there. And then I'm going to put up, you know what, let's make it nice and homey for the guys here. Guys and gals doctoring up things, waiting around, waiting to do their doctor stuff. Let's put all of that in there. You could have a bookshelf, maybe up here. Yeah, this is an okay room. Let's get you some decoratives. Disinfectant tools. Nothing says decorative like disinfectant tools, I say. You can each get a diploma above your workstation to show that you actually went to doctor school. Some files, making massive HIPAA violations there. Oh, no, you won't let me put them up. Good, it's a massive HIPAA violation. Let's do that, and then how about a good old-fashioned cactus? Could sit right here. And then, you know what you should actually probably have? Why don't we put a sink in there or something? Oh, no, to heck with the sink. We're giving you a coffee machine. Yeah, no. Sinks, you can find a sink somewhere around here. You can find a sink, but you don't have a Why? Why are you not letting me put... It says you can go right there. Well, that's just no good. I'm going to have to destroy everything. You know what? It's fine. They can find coffee. This is okay. There we go. Doctor's office thing is now completed, right? On-call room, ready to go. I'm not obviously putting it up. I just want to get a feel for how this might work. Where's your door, sir? It's over there. Okay, pan way the heck out. Wow, that would just basically fit perfectly right there. Absolutely perfectly. I gotta have that. How long do I think it's gonna be before I got 58K kicking around here? Longer than I think, I bet. And then I got to think about the ambulance thing too, because we have to buy an ambulance, right? How much are those? An ambulance is 35K, or I could get the fun one, the European style one. I'm totally getting the European style one. for 35K. So I'm in for like almost 100,000. Patient got incorrectly diagnosed. Was it bubonic plague? Because we're very keen on telling you that you don't. Oh, celiac disease. But you actually had chicken pox. 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. So back to work. It's going to cost me basically about 100,000 to put all this together and pay wages on a day-to-day basis to get this ICU up and get one ambulance. Okay. If I did a $100,000 loan, that's going to be $1,000 a day. We can cover that. We see we can make $1,000 a day extra. We can definitely do that. I'm going to let... I don't know what I'm basic... Oh, what is your problem? What is your problem? You have a head fracture. Okay. Can you not get into surgery or something? What are we attempting to do for you? Emergency care? Stabilized? Where are you? Come here. You go away now. You are right here. Yep, I see you. That's you. Emergency care. Any office, diagnostic unit, or the ICU. Are you just... Patricia, are you from the bank? Are you a loan officer at our local bank? Are you kind of hustling me into getting a bank loan? Because this is what I'm seeing here, Patricia. You're saying head wound. You're saying head wound. For all I know, you've got a bandage on your head and some ketchup that you've splattered around the place. And you're like, oh, I can get a $100,000 loan out of this guy if I tell him we really, really need an ICU over here. Uh-huh. Okay. Right. My plan right now is I'm ignoring Patricia. I'm kind of seeing what's going to happen over here. Doctor's kind of doing doctory things. Looking good. Maybe kind of hustle it up, Dr. Sarah. Maybe kind of hustle it up here. What are we... Couldn't be treated and you're leaving. Should you be leaving with a head wound? I don't think that's right. You can get in an accident or something, get in trouble. All right, you do you, Patricia. I'm pretty sure you were a plant from the loan officer company, people with the bank and the money and the whatnot, saying, please take $100,000 of our money and pay us back $1,000 every day for the rest of your natural life. What is excellent, though, is our prestige is 5 stars now. 5 stars. I think taking a little time over the past couple episodes to work with the employee needs helped with that. Sure, it wasn't the end-all, be-all, but every little bit we do to tick it up is going to tick it up. Making Mega Lounge over here, make sure they're well-fed, well-rested, making sure people have bosses. They like to have that, apparently. Who knew? Yeah, I think Prestige is looking good. How are our insurance companies treating us these days? Yeah, still 90% from uninsured, 100. Back up to 120 with Liver TY, though. Yeah, that poor rep that we had for a little while, that was hurting us. They were only paying us 100%. Now they're paying us 120%. And what are our rewards, by the way? 2 ambulances will get me more ambulance patients. Thanks, uninsured. Save a patient. Next time, a really good candidate will be available. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That day shift is over. Hospitalization and intensive care, I will get ambulances. My ambulances? Or somebody else's ambulances? Because if I get my ambulances, does that count for my purchase 2 ambulances? I bet the answer is no. None of these are actually very good rewards. We still haven't done that make a doctor thing for opening up the thing that we get the thing for. Protect care, there it is, oopsie. Right. We could do that fairly easily, and then we could open up that insurance company. It's $10K to create a doctor, but we can make a really cool doctor, and we get 135% from Oopsie. What else do we have? 9 working departments, 5 ambulances, open infectious diseases, and open traumatology. All right, I think we're just going to have to kind of plug along a little bit as best we can. Wait, it's the night shift, and we're still up 11K? Is that correct? You telling me that we paid our day shift wages, and we were still up? I got to look at my numbers tomorrow. That might intensify my get $100,000 loan idea very quickly. Very, very quickly. Yeah, we would have been way up if I hadn't built the on-call room. 6K I spent there, but we were still up 7.5, so 13.5 up I can totally float a $100,000 loan. This is where it's all going to go to heck. Because I got to think about wages too, Dave. I'm going to be paying these people every day. And night, for that matter. But, plus side, you'll have flashy lights and sirens and things will go, woo, 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 everybody rush to the ICU, there's somebody bleeding to death. Maybe that Patricia lady will come back with her head wound. Okay, I'm getting a $100,000 loan. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. $1,000 a day. You know what? I can float that. I can absolutely float that. I have $112,000. Give me my ICU, finally. I mean, the fact that it just perfectly fits in here helps. It's just like it was made for it. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be... Nope, it's good. I'm good. I had it right the first time. Going to kind of poke out into the sidewalk a little bit over here, but I'm basically okay with that. There we go. I own that now. Let me just perk that up with my grand unified wall theory, because otherwise it's just all going to be 100% incorrect. And then I get to get some people hired for this nonsense. You go there and then spin you around a little bit. I know there's something I was missing around here. There we go. A little couple of corners in there. All right, the ICU is up and running. It looks great. Yeah, let me be very clear. There's no way I was going to build this on my own without slamming my head against a wall a few times. Because all of these little machines need to be exactly 100% in the right place. And I've done it, and it's just going to make me nuts. So definitely prefabbing that. Okay, we need to hire people now. So what do I need? Let's go through this here, because this kind of held me up when I did the one for orthopedics. I need 1 doctor specialized in critical care. Okay, I need a nurse with patient care. All right, and then probably the same thing at night. Yeah, 1 doctor with critical care and a nurse with patient care. I need an anesthesiologist. That's fine. I can cope with that. The janitors, we can chill on the janitors. I'll make a tiny little cleaning closet or something for them. Probably is a good idea that the ICU gets cleaned on a regular basis. Okay, hit me with some doctors here. And again, I need you to be a specialist in critical care. Is that this one? Critical care, yes. Okay, critical care 36, 91 right there. And you could actually, I mean, you're a terrible anesthesiologist, but you could cover for that if you needed to. General med, you're actually good all the way around. Joseph, you're very good. We're going to have to look at you right now as maybe head doctor around the ICU. You're in for that. Okay, now what? Let's do a doctor at night for that. Again, critical care, yes. Critical care, 36, 15, 40, 93. Oh, actually, you're very good too, Nancy. Okay, we have 2 great contenders for chief doctor. $665 a day you're going to cost me, but you're amazing. Wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, let's see how this all goes. Nurses, that should be a little easier. Okay, patient care. Yeah, Casey, you're pretty good. Oh, why did we go away from that? Casey, did I hire you? I did hire you. Okay, good. Let's get a night nurse in here. 48, 28, 32, 35. You could actually float into surgery, too. That's not bad. Great. So we've got ambulances now. I've enabled hospitalization at intensive care. We have a technically functioning ICU. Now, should I get... I already have an anesthesiologist. I need one for the night. Do I really? I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one. Show me anesthesiologists, please. Okay. You are terrible at anesthesiology. In fact, all of you are broadly terrible at anesthesiology. You're very good at critical care, though. You know what? I know I can float the loan. I don't know if I can float the loan and the wages. But we're up and running. It's in. We're functional. Now, where's my ambulances? Come on. Sirens. Woo, woo, woo here. Well, Liver TY wants me to purchase an ambulance, and so does Uninsured. They'd like 2. Wrong diagnosis. Were you the guy who had, chicken pox, except we told you it was celiac disease? Well, good luck with your thing. If you want to collapse, Jordan, we're actually prepped for that now. Am I just going to go ahead and buy an ambulance? Probably I am. Yeah, let's see what that does. So ambulance, 34. I'm getting it. Can I just put you like right here? Can I spin you around? Yeah, I feel you should park yourself right there. Okay, I've done that. So we're going to get 2 ambulance. No, just the 1 ambulance, please. Okay, I've spent a ludicrous, absurd, unbelievable amount of money just there. And perform 1 surgery. Oh, that should be no problem. And I'll get $50K for that. Surgical department, orthopedics, where are you at? Oh, good news. We already got a guy on the slab. I mean, we are performing delicate surgery on this patient. In fact, I think we just finished. Great. Well, when that... I don't know when it ticks over, when the surgery is finished and he's back in bed, or when he actually leaves and pays his bills. But that's going to be no problem to do 1 surgery. And that's $50K. I'll pay off half the loan right there. I mean, I can only pay it off in $20,000 increments, so I'll pay off like a third of the loan. I'll pay off $40K. Long story short, I'll pay off $40K. And we'll be back to a $60K loan, which we know we can cover. Interested to see how much the ICU is going to make me. More importantly, I want to see an ambulance turn up. And just because it's going to make them happy, let's get... Yeah, I think Joseph. Joseph was good enough. Yep, good enough. 2 good contenders. I'm just the first one that came to my hand. You're going to be chief doctor. That's going to make all the other doctors and nurses happy because they have someone to, receive their instruction from, be mentored by, talk smack about in the employee break room. That's really what you're going to do with your head chief boss there. Now I am just hovering around the ICU, waiting for something to pop off. Any moment now. Any moment, I want to see flashing lights. I want to see blood all over the floor. Something better be happening around here very, very soon. You know what? I could take 20K off that right now. 20K off that loan immediately. Haven't ticked over into the performing 1 surgery thing. And it doesn't say, perform surgery at the ICU. It just says surgery. So possibly when the people go home and pay their bill, maybe that's when that ticks over. Because we definitely did a surgery. We saw the guy being wheeled out of there. So maybe when they go home, the money flashes up, maybe that'll tick over. I'm just going to take a chunk out of this right now. You know what? I'm going to pay back 20K right there. 20K. When we get that 50, there's another 2 payments I can make. And I'm going to have this loan taken care of, he says very optimistically, quickly. Oh, there it is. Okay, so when the day shift ended, then we got credit for that. Okay, slow it down a little bit there. I'm going to take another... I'm not going to actually... Oh, wow. I could pay off 60K of it right now. We could be down to a $20,000 loan. All right, I'm going to pay off 2 payments. 1, 2. We're down to a $40,000 loan. This is only costing me $400 a day. No action in ICU. Nobody is more disappointed about that than me. Reach prestige 80% at any specialized department. Well, we've only got orthopedics and internal medicine. How are those guys looking? Orthopedics is 4.5 stars. That's got to be 80%, right? Internal medicine, same deal, 4.5 stars. Interesting. Okay, maybe that'll tick over at some point. What else could I do to increase the prestige around there? Throw down more decoratives, maybe? I don't know. That happened. The day shift is over now. Okay. So actually, no, that surgery thing didn't click over at the end of the day shift. It must have been somebody walking out and paying their bill. Nope, never mind. That popped off too. Reach prestige of 80%. I thought 4.5 stars might be an 80% kind of thing. $50,000 government grant. And publicity, we're going to get 20% more patients today. Okay. Hang on, let's just kill off that $100,000 loan, shall we? Boom, done. We are not in debt, and I've still got $21,000 kicking around. I should see some action in ICU. I better be seeing some action. I've been waiting a long time for this. Blood on the floor, guys. Blood on the floor. I'm going to take a little bit of that money and just do a very, very small cleaning closet for the ICU department. That just seems sensible. 1 janitor, that's really it. I definitely need to start pre-planning elevators. I'm thinking 1 over here, and now that I'm looking at this side of the building, something around here. Continue to, in fact, you know what? While I've got that money, let me wrap this corridor around, make sure everyone can get around, and then I think I've got an idea of where the perfect spot for the elevators would be. Okay, so that corridor now wraps all the way around there, and you know what? While I'm here, why don't I just designate these as, I don't know, ICU corridors? Again, when I do put the cleaning closet up, I'll just make sure that they focus on this first and then go around and do whatever else it is they think they do around here. You can also see maybe a couple of vending machines in here. That might be a good idea. Okay, back to the cleaning closet idea. Let's put that guy right in here. Just something nice and small. So let's just do one janitor for right now. You're fairly efficient and dexterous. All right, you are in charge of the ICU department. You're going home because it's not your time to work. So I kind of called you in for an interview in the middle of the night and then told you to come back tomorrow morning. I'm not very good at that sort of thing. I'm very sorry. I kind of want to make this not grass. I'll think about that. Oh, I missed some grand unified wall theory over here. Somebody better be about to drop dead. I didn't pay all of that money for the ICU for nothing, although I have made all of it back. What's your problem here, Peter? High dependency unit? Oh, yeah, we do actually only have the one of those. You ain't wrong about that. Okay, hold tight, Peter. Hang on. I might be able to help you with that. The HDU, the high dependency unit, that's you over here. Wait, aren't you? Are you the same guy? No, you're a different guy. All right, I might be able to help you with that. I actually could probably, you know what, with the money I've got right now, I could prefab another one of those up, no problem. Okay, hold tight, Chief. This isn't exactly my ICU sirens and lights or anything, but I can help you with that. Yeah, it's only $4,500 for me to slam up a quick prefab here. Off you go. There you go, Sparky. You're all set. I know, only $4,500 for me to put that up. But there it is. It's up. Probably need it anyway. This is another one where I'm kind of half thinking about just demoing the single rooms and putting up the bigger ones, but I really do like the way it looks. Now, what is treating 10 patients at a specialized department? I'll get more patients from them. Well, we should be able to handle that at orthopedics. They've got to be cranking out those kind of numbers, right? Got a couple of doctors over there. We should be all right with that. No action on the ICU. Sadly, no action over here, even though I bought you guys an ambulance. It's a European ambulance, too. It's not even an American ambulance. I don't know what makes it European. Maybe the, I don't know, the dashboard is in French or something, or the instructions on how to do CPR are in German. I don't know, but it's a very, very European ambulance. We're very excited about it. Now I need somebody to come in who needs critical care in my brand new ICU. But barring that, that is probably an excellent place to call it on Project Hospital for today. I was hoping for a really dramatic blood on the floor ending, but no, everything's just sort of ticking along. Although we did take out a $100,000 loan and then immediately pay it back. That's pretty darn good for me in a tycoon game. We will pick up some more of this again, of course, next time. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. Pablo here is looking for a little favor, little financial favor from El Devo Magnifico. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. You can't just get a pufferfish on the open market. Like, I can't go down to the grocery store and order me up a slice of pufferfish. So I can only assume that there's some sort of underground pufferfish market that you would acquire one of these from. So I'm immediately, here's where my brain goes. Here's what happens, Pedge. I immediately am seeing your friend in a shadowy black trench coat and a fedora in a dark dock somewhere, like way down in London Docklands, hastily trading crumpled British pound notes for a dead pufferfish, and then taking it home, slicing its ears off because apparently it's deaf, putting a hat on it, putting some googly eyes on it, and popping it in the mail to you.